Do not be afraid, for our royal army has a new captain. Come, address the people, Captain.
It's my laundry.
Why are you speaking to us? Address our citizens, Captain of the Royal Army. You don't wish to become Captain of the Royal Army? We apologize, but the only other position is Royal Consort. Though we seek to cause no offense, you simply don't intrigue us in that fashion.
What's happening?
Drillick, remember your duty.
The keystone. Forgive me. The Dominion's torture ripped my thoughts away from myself. I tried to tell you before, but it was like speaking with a mind full of sap. The keystone is sealed in the Temple of Sul. I'll do all I can to help you retrieve it. While my people still lived, we sealed the temple with a magic ward to keep angry spirits and undead from following us out. Say Betrix to the temple door to unseal it. It means open in my language. Oh, I used to speak so many languages, but I've forgotten most of them. There's much I can't remember. Go, I'll be fine. I just need some time to rest. This door is sealed. To open, the key is your tongue.
The older ruins are surprisingly complex. Lizards never built these.
We found no evidence of a prior civilization.
At least the lizards are resilient. They'll serve us nicely.
What do you think of my new slaves?
Their skin will give your flesh sculptures great color and texture.
Indeed. My masterpiece will rival the wailing wheels of Vindicel.
Your revolt will fail, slave.
Alessia has shown
You
us
are
the
mere
way,
animals.
elf. We are slaves no longer.
Another litter come to steal alien treasures?
Be gone from this temple! There is nothing for you here!
The keystone was stolen, absorbed by a Kathringi named Drillick. The Nahatan flu killed the rest, but somehow he was immune. Did he send you here?
The Kathringi sent you to steal more alien treasures. If only the flu had worked. Do not take me for a fool thief. You shall not leave this tomb alive.
This temple is sacred. You shall pay for your insolence.
enjoys the attention.
You're back, but without the keystone. What happened? Absorbed? I don't know. I entered the temple and saw the keystone, and then nothing. Now that you've said it, I feel something. That must have been what kept me alive when the rest of my village died. Kothringi. Yes, I remember now. I am a Kothringi. A plague swept across the village. Sickness, death, corpses piled everywhere. Is that why I entered the temple? To find the keystone? No, I'm the last of the Kothringi. I should rejoin my people. There's a ritual to pass the keystone on to you, although it would mean my death. Let me give you the keystone. At least my survival will have meaning. When you absorb the keystone, a part of the Kothringi will live on as well. Thank you for helping me restore my sanity. Use this keystone well.
You've been gone for some time. How'd it go? Absorbed it? I'm not sure how I'll report that to the Vice Cannons, but you recovered it. That's all that matters.
What happened to our pilgrim? Where could they be? The pilgrims were supposed to arrive hours ago. I expected some pilgrims from Forsaken Hamlet today. With the trials at hand, I must stay here. And none of the other route stewards have the time to search the Northeast Road. If you're headed that way, would you look for them?
Well?
What separates us one from the other?
You're not here to come. If you're here to complain about the Dominion soldiers' presence, I've already heard every complaint you can imagine. The soldier in question, Captain Hinamo, announced himself and his intentions to undertake the trials of the burnished scales. By holy tradition, pilgrims who declare themselves may not be harmed. The hist alone decides his worthiness through the trials. Those who complete the trials may commune with the hist. I don't know why this interests the Dominion, but I fear it is no good for Shadowfen. Perhaps you could find out yourself, take the trials, and keep an eye on this enemy of our people. The Trial of the Mind is your first challenge. The trial is located in a hut on the northwest corner of the pyramid. All are as one within the hist. To be as one requires discipline. The trials prove your commitment. They also test your body and mind. We must see if you are capable of surviving the process without dying or going mad.
Well met. I'm studying the ruins throughout Shadowfen. Should you find anything significant, please bring it to me. Very interesting. One can learn much from Iliad ruins. I must visit this place myself. A grand discovery. You did the right thing to bring these to Hismir. I will guard this treasure and keep it safe.
Another question. The river's current carries away an egg brother. What do you feel?
I feel nothing. My egg brother would be one with the hist, returned and whole.
You say for this next trial I'll need to run? Fine.
Pilgrim, the trial of the mind awaits below. Your goal is simple. Show you comprehend our past. Communing with the hist teaches who we were before, makes us what we are now. To remember our ancestors' deeds is to know ourselves. Learn of our past, and act with what you gain. You conquered the trial of the mind. Faster than Captain Hinamo, might I add. Perhaps he's not suited to feats of intelligence. Your next trial is that of the heart, where unnecessary distraction and digression lead to failure. Follow the well-traveled path marked by statuary. Speed is of utmost importance. Nazux awaits you at the finish. Are you ready?
Why would someone steal from us?
Someone, please, I need so.
other one, the elf, he ran right past me.
What are you going to do about that Dominion soldier? The hist will abandon us if a Dominion soldier communes with it.
Who would take the relics? Their only value is historic. 3 simple stone pieces, part of our heritage. No jewels, no gold, nothing a dry skin could value. Theft isn't unknown in Hismir, but it's rare enough I wouldn't know where to start looking for the culprit. Such ardor, you might consider undergoing the trials of the burnished scales if you haven't already. I would welcome any help. I stored the relics in this cart. Perhaps one of the pilgrims observed something I did not. I'll remain here to protect what relics are left, to guard these pieces of our heritage. Such a strange thought. Our history, carvings, keystones, and bits of Hismir itself, all of it rough old stone. Every season, we take them to our pilgrimage sites. They have no value to anyone but us.
Why do you bother me? I have troubles. Troubles! It happened last night. That's all I know.
The winds carry strange seeds to Hismir. Will they take root? I heard a strange noise by her cart. I saw one of my people wearing a red jerkin, and that's all I know. I had nothing to do with it. Whoever it was ran to the east. That's all I know.
Kayak, do you make a habit of barging into houses? I know nothing about stolen relics. Now get out of my house. Wait. Some high elf pilgrim offered my tail's weight in gold for those things. But after he saw them, he said they were useless. Take the relics. I want nothing to do with any of this.
Did you recover our stolen relics? Our relics stolen by one of our own? He knew their lack of worth to outsiders. Perhaps his egg spent too much time in the shade before his hatching. No matter. It's enough you returned them to us.
How many of you killed to defeat me? Each death is like a prayer to me. all worldly things, you will in time dwell and be used up.
I've waited for you. You've undertaken the trial of the heart. Time is meaningless, for the true test lies within your own heart. You willingly failed a task to help someone in need. This was a necessary distraction. The trial of the Fang remains before you. You must fight while at great disadvantage. Bimikas will assist you in your preparations.
Another pilgrim? So few today beyond yourself and that Dominion soldier. Are you ready for the trial of the Fang? I do. It's quite simple. Defeat any of these warriors in single combat to pass the trial of the Fang. Oh, and you must drink poison. Nothing permanent, just something to dull your senses. Here, when you feel the poison's fire in your veins, challenge any warrior to single combat. Go prove yourself ready for the hist.
What? Your sickly pallor comes from root rot poison. Excellent. I accept your challenge, and I offer you the honor of first strike.
Trials are not for the faint of heart.
Here we tend the worry tree to be strong when the flood comes. Will you test your roots against ours? Your sickly pallor comes from root rot poison. Excellent. I accept your challenge, and I offer you the honor of first strike.
New challengers are... Your sickly pallor comes from... Enough! I yield. You fight like Wamasu.
I see no lingering effects from the root rot poison. Aren't you a hardy one? Yes, and you did it well. Few make it past the trial of the mind, let alone all 3 trials. They're necessary to prepare one's body and spirit for what comes next. Good. I've prepared hist sap in the bowl beside me. Drink it when you wish to commune with the hist. It is different for every pilgrim who drinks the hist sap. You may speak words or think thoughts that aren't your own. When the hist shows all it wants you to see, find Comax A at the highest tier of our pyramid. He'll help you interpret your visions.
My love, I found the right mixture. You've heard it before, I know, but this time I feel it in my scales. Drinking this will allow all of us to commune with the hist. We'll regain what our people lost. I guess it's now or never. The hist is in my mind. So strange. I must...
This is over, wretch. Tell yourself another lie. Nothing you can doom will end this.
My love, I guess. The hist is in my mind. So strange. I must...
Years of work, and it all comes to this. I almost don't believe it. You should be the one. You communed with the hist, refined the amber. Placing the Zot stones was enough for me. It worked. Oh, and it's so beautiful. I must tell the others.
Ringy are upon us. Quickly,
What is it?
activate the Zot stones. Such power, were it ever to fall into the Kothringi's hands.
Return. As Root's steward, I must say your vision remains a secret of the hist and yourself. But for myself, I must ask, what did you see? Zot stones. The hist may be showing you a way to defend Hismir against some future threat, but I have not heard of hist amber in an age. You should speak with Kamaxe. If anyone knows, he will. Gone. Whatever the hist showed him, he was in a hurry to act. Perhaps his people are threatened as well.
The look in your eyes. You've communed with the hist, I see. You and the Dominion captain make two outsiders in one day. A portent if there ever was one. Fruit of the hist, its magic once powered the Zot stones, protecting us from our enemies all those years ago. But the hist haven't borne fruit in an age. Why do you ask? Oh no, Captain Hinamo also asked about the hist amber. Then he left here in great haste. If he possesses any amber, he could use the Zotstones upon the root stewards, the pilgrims, everyone in Histmere. Why would the hist show him this vision? To ward the western ruins. If you find any hist amber, keep it from Captain Hinamo's hands and return it as swiftly as you can. Should the Dominion plan to capture Histmere for themselves, I must prepare a defense. I pray the hist amber is lost to the ages. Captain Hinamo must not control Histmere's lost power. The hist cares not for kingdoms or politics. It shares what we have forgotten. How we use its gifts is our doing.
Once I dispatch you, Histmere will be ours.
All are correct. The hist flows from the sap to our veins and connects everything in between.
You're the hero who defeated Sadal at Tormented Spire. My respect.
forged you in the soul fire of Cold Harbor to be my tool. Prove your worth. Sometimes the prey turns and nips us. It is a small thing.
You have not pleased the hist today. Rather, you fulfilled the hist's expectations. A subtle distinction, but necessary to comprehend the hist. You unlocked a secret from our past. One so well hidden we didn't see it ourselves. We'll retain this memory until it is lost once more. Then, in a time of great need, the hist will reveal your deeds to our descendants.
Dominion should pay for... I grieve. Dominion soldiers destroyed my home. Without help from the Shadow Scales, I wouldn't have escaped. The Aldmeri Dominion happened. They landed their ships at our village southeast of Hismir. Then they started slaughtering everyone. They may be coming this way next. I hid in an awful pile. I thought I was doomed. But a Shadow Scale named Silent Moss found me and helped me escape. I don't know what happened to him after that. If you want to help, go see him. He might still be there.
They should not let a Dominion soldier in. It's not my place to say, but I doubt his sincerity.